Hey everyone, Mr. Tass here. So I am excited for this review. This was an unexpected item. I got contacted by a company called Vantrue, or a marketing company on behalf of Vantrue, about dash cams. And I've had maybe one dash cam in my past, but I was really excited. They offered three different models to look at. There was the N5, the N4 Pro, and the E1, I believe. I chose the N5, biggest, baddest, bestest, and they sent me one, and I'm here to check it out with you. This is going to be a longer video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll leave affiliate links and information. But again, this will be a longer video because I am also going to try to incorporate in this video with the install and some use and some different cases there. So feel free, if you want to slide forward, backwards, wherever you want to go in the video to see what you're interested in looking at. But let's get started with it. What is it? So Vantrue makes dash cams. That's their primary product. They have a bunch of different ones. They've continued to innovate. They've been around for about 10 years now. And this is one of their later models. There's a newer version of this model even coming out that'll include LTE capabilities. But we're going to dive into, this is the N5, the Nexus 5. Currently it's $400. There's a 20% off coupon on their website. You can also check it out on Amazon. It's $3.99 there, but they have an $80 coupon, so the same 20%. So whether you like Amazon or Vantrue. Also, Prime Day is coming up. Might be a good time to look and see what's out there by Vantrue during that time frame. But let's go ahead and just go through what this is and what it's got. So this is a unique camera. It has 4 cameras. There are 2 separate pieces. One goes in the front of your car, one goes in the back, and both have forward and backward cameras. So it provides 4-channel dash cam. Most are like 1 channel, 2 channel, maybe 3 channels. This is a 4-channel dash cam. And it has 5G Wi-Fi support, 10-second pre-recording. What I'm really excited about is this will give me a feature like the Tesla cars have with the 360 security, where even if the car is not on and it's sitting there, if someone bumps my car, someone wrecks into my car, if someone steals from my car, it will engage recording all around, so I should be able to see what happened. Or if I find a ding on my car, I can go back and find out what happened with that. So going down, you have the Nexus 5. There are different accessories. There's a hardware kit, SD cards, and even a lens. You can see the video off to the right there playing, and also the information. So 4-channel, it's a voice-controlled smart dash cam, 3.19 display, 1944p for the front camera, and then the other 3 cameras are 1080p. Sony STARVIS 2, which helps the night vision type and clarity. Wi-Fi and app control, voice controlled, the buffered parking mode, GPS logger, and things that way. You can see the dimensions of the 2 different devices here. So the front, 1940, 30 frames per second, front cabin, rear cabin, and out the back there. So 4 times protections for 360-degree full guard, which is really cool. Less noise with the WDR on, less motion blur because of the STARVIS 2 versus the original STARVIS. Front cabin cam light has IR LED lights, so it gives, again, clearer pictures inside and outside the car. Why the rear cabin camera matters. Parked car, police officer checking documents, helping passenger find lost items, monitor your baby. So if you have rear baby seats, you can actually use the camera to keep tabs on the babies, or if someone's trying to break into your car or your trunk. A lot of different cool things there. HDR helps balance out the light in the dark. You can add in the filter to clear off reflections and things that way. And you can see where it kind of installs there. You can control, lock the video, turn off screen, take a photo. If something happens, you could just tell it to take a photo. Looks like there might be an extra little device, take snapshots, that you can use. 4 times faster with the 5 gig wireless. 24/7 parking guard with low night vision. And it also is good at seeing plates. Buffered motion detection, collision detection, low bit rate recording, so it can record longer if you need to. And depending on the SD card you use, it can use up to a 512 gig SD card. I've got a 64 that was sent with it. Mileage statistics, because of the GPS logging and tracking, negative 20 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, so it can handle temperatures. And you can see here in the 4-channel mode, the 512 will give you 25 hours total recording, versus 64 will only be 3 hours on the 4-channel. So might be good to get the bigger screen and everything that's going to come in the box. You got the dash cam, the rear cam, sticky pieces, trim tools, some stickers there, the magnetic mount, and then a bunch of different cables. And so the N5 is there versus the N4. And yeah, so that is what we're going to get into here. But you are here to see the device. So boom, here we go. So they sent me these 4 items. I was sent the circular polarized, fully 40 millimeter for the front lens, a 64 gig SD card. I might still upgrade to the 512 gig just because I like to have the back of the stage. This is the hardware kit for the dash cam, and then the unit itself. So we're going to set this aside. Everybody knows what a 64 gig SD card is. Let's open up the little lens here just to see what's in the packaging. Inside here, so there's lens cover. You can see, looks like it does have a plastic film that can be peeled off, and then a little lens wipe cleaner. So we're going to set that aside. That'll go on the camera. And then this is the hardware kit. So in here, we've got some different like fuse box type pieces. So this will certainly be more involved as a potential hardwire kit for the dash cam. So if you don't want to use the normal USB or that it comes with, so this gives you instructions in English before installation, fuses, how to install it. So this is if you're doing a much harder install, more involved install. I believe you can just do the normal lighter adapter that are in cars. So we'll set that aside. I will see which install method I plan to go with. Set that aside here. And then let's get into the camera box itself and what comes with it. So the Vantrue Nexus 5, you can see the 2 cameras there. Supports up to a 512 gig. Got a couple QR codes there for Vantrue's website and their Facebook website. You can see it's got an app, camera, install it. Nice box. Let's go ahead and get into it. And it's got the seal here. So I was really excited that it was kind of surprised that I actually got sent this to check out, but I will definitely give it good coverage. We'll get a proper install into the car, some test videos of using it, and there we go. So nice, solid packaging, super professional. Vantrue Automotive Security Dashboard Kit. So you can see it does have the standard car kit there. And you plug, activated warranty, 18-month extended warranty is available. To download the app on the back there. And inside here, we've got your primary camera. That is nice. It's nice quality, nice feel, heft. So this is the lens, and then I've got, again, the lens cover, and you can see everything has covers on it. And then you can pop this off, and this is where the SD card goes. There's also a reset, and that's your power switch here. So you push that for power. And on this side, N5. So you have the front camera, and this is rotates. I think it's at about 40 degrees maybe. So that can rotate there versus the one locked in the front. So you'd have this on your dash facing forward, and then you can adjust this camera for pointing inside of where you want it to look. And then it's got a label here, Vantrue. You can do emergency lock and snapshot, switch the cams on off, and everything that way. So that's the main unit. Here's the rear connection on the side there, and then the power connection. So that's the rear and power. Nice. It looks good. And then we got some buttons on the bottom. Wi-Fi, a microphone, sleep mode. There's a microphone here, infrared on there. So that's one camera. Set that aside here. The second camera, definitely smaller, which is nice. This one's going to go on your back windshield. And so that's the interesting part about this, having 4 cameras. It's a 4-camera system. So you've got an adjustable. Both are individually adjustable. So that's good. Right there's for the audio video out. And then it's got the sticky, so you can stick it where you need it. 2 megapixel CMOS sensors, or 2M CMOS sensors. And there you go. So that is the other piece. And then here it says, so it looks like it specifically wants the camera here to be on that side. So it kind of tells you that where it wants the camera angles. So I'm going to set this aside here. Let's go ahead here. This is if you're not doing the hardware mounting kit, but you can purchase that separately if you want to mount it to the fuse box and everything that way. But this is the power segments, and they give you a little fitting tool to get it in the creases so you can run your cables. Let's see what's in this little packet here. Inside here you get, okay, so these are other mount options, it looks like. And then different cable. So it gives you different cable mounts here. And I've already dropped one. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, different sticky cable mounts if you need them. Double-sided. So we'll set those aside here. What else have you got for me? And we've got power, and that's nice. It does give you a USB there, so you can still charge your own devices or plug in your own USB charging device. It's nice pass-through, and then yep, USB-C cable, nice long cable there. And this is the actual magnetic mount, so you can see the power adapter there. So your power plugs into here. So that's why you only see one USB on here. That's the one that goes to the rear of the camera. And then this is magnetic, and it locks in here. And these are the mounts for your front windshield. And so you can take this off if you want to take the unit to get video off of it, if you're not doing it through Wi-Fi, or you need to take it off for that reason. So that's pretty cool. Right there. What else do we have in the box? So nice foam. Everything was secure. All right, this looks like the long cables to go back to the rear camera. And it is. So very nice long, and it's thick cable. So this will run from the front camera through the car to the back camera. So it's not a wireless system, so you won't have delays or things that way. And here's another just USB to C cable. And that one probably for your car. Nice manual. And then they also, we'll get to the manual here in a minute. You out of the way. You. So they do give you these stickers, and they're bigger size than I thought they would be. Nice size there. Protected by Dashcam, now on recording. So you can use these if you would like to give more warning that, hey, there is a camera system, and yes, you will be recorded if you try to do anything to my car. Oh, a share and win. So with this, share your best video and get a chance to win. So I will share my video, but I am already a winner because I already have one here. And then these are little peelables, cleaners, and then camera lens. So that is everything that is in the box. Let's move it all on screen here. So you get a lot of little cable connectors, you get some dash mounts, stickers, wipes there, power. And then let's look at the manual real quick just to see. It's a nice, pretty thick manual. And inside, QR code for the app. Takes you through. Tells you all the different parts. Nice color graphics and text and information about the camera, how to run it. Tells you proper installation methods. Where to get the app. So that's nice. So about half the book is English. So yeah, not too many pages that you'll need to look through. So that is the unboxing portion. I am going to work at doing an install portion of this video, and then I'll also test drive it. I'll record some videos. I'll get that incorporated into it so you can find that also later on into it. I might also just splice in a little bit of the video right now just so you can see the quality here at the end of this, but then watch the rest of the install and the actual use case. So till that time, I'll get back with you. Thanks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate it. Hey everyone. Alright, it is install time for the Vantrue N5. So this is my car, Sonata. And over there is a Tozo AnyView camera set to a 150-degree angle, so it should get from front to back. So I'll try to get this all together as we record here. I will definitely speed up this video. The goal is not to make this a one-to-one time frame of the install, but just so you can see it. We'll save some time there, and then I'll drive around, do some tests on videos, and we'll come with a final conclusion. So for now, let's get started install. Now I am going to use the cigarette lighter version of the install because my skills are not with fuses and the Hardwire style install. So I apologize for that, but I may try that at a later date. And that was again this Hardwire kit for the Dashcam. So I am not going to use this at this time, but I might install it at a different time. So I've got my little polarizing lens cap, put that on after. We've got the front camera. We've got the back camera. We've got the mount right here. We have the power, which will go there, and then the cable to run to the back camera, and an extra little USB cable. It looks like we've got the little wire clips here, and an extra mount. So let's go ahead and get this started. There are also screen protection covers, which you can put on later, and this little tool to help stuff in the wire. I'll set that there, set that right there, and let's take a look at the manual. And I'll edit this all together. I'll try to put a timer out on it as well, and we'll go from there. So I ran it here, down, up, over, and down. So that's good. Now we got to run this cable all the way to the back. And you actually probably did not see much of any of that from that camera, and I am sorry. We have reached the stage of time to turn everything on. Okay, that's installed. So I did decide I want to do the Hardwire installation, and the reason I decided that is I want the 360 protection when I'm not using the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through that. We'll see how well this video records. My fuse box should be up right there, and they're little tiny ones from the looks of it. Hi, little tiny ones. Okay, so I'm going to try to find one that's always on, that's not currently being used, if I can, and then go from there. So we'll be right back. Ready to install. I've already pre-checked which fuses I'm going to use using my multimeter here, and I'll just kind of do a quick show of those. I've also pressed and mounted my little box right here underneath, so I can still access the little switches if I need to. So that's good. And then I need to get the cable up and under here. I'm gonna pull that up for there. Now I decided I'm going to mount my ground onto this bolt here because it connects into the frame here. So I think that will be sufficient and good. Okay, so the ground is installed onto there, and I popped out this little side panel to help me have access. Now, I've got 2 more wires to install. I have these tiny little fuse pieces here. So I found that this is the always on one. So if you look, when you test your voltage meter, connect this to a ground spot. And then if I press on here, I'm getting 12 volts with the car off. So that's my active, live, always on power. And so this goes to powered passenger seats. And I don't have a powered passenger seat. So it seems like the perfect fuse to use. There we go. That's pushed in. Now we're going to check and see, is our power coming through? So I'm going to go you into there, you into the ground, and I'm getting 12 volts. Okay, so that's live and active. So that's going to plug into this one. You are the chosen one. This one right here, this goes to my car lighter, and when the car is off, it is not on. Okay, so that's installed to there. Now, when I check this one, it should have no power going to it. And it is, has 0. But if I turn the car on, and then I put that into there, and that into there, I've now got 12. So that's good. Okay, so that's my wiring. Okay, everything is wired for there. I'm gonna close that panel. This should now be charged and work. We're gonna find out here in just a minute. Put the panel back on here. And they really suggest that you test all of this before you put it all back together, but I think I'm good. Famous last words, I'm sure. And now I gotta run this wire. When I turned the car off, it gave me a message that the dash cam is about to stop working and enter motion detection mode. So that's good. It's still running, car's off. The dash wiring's good. Now I'm gonna run this cable up like I did on the other video, and I'll be good to go. Awesome, cool. Alright, so I've been using this for a little bit now, and I gotta say I love it. It was nice, able to pull it up on the app and take a look at all 4 cameras on there while I'm driving. I could switch between them if I wanted, so if I had babies facing the opposite direction or anything that way, you can see the 4 cameras here. And it's nice. I can look back and say hi. But yeah, the 4 cameras, who knew you needed 4 cameras? But it just lets you have all of the different angles as you're driving. There is a privacy mode, which I may try to enable. I don't know if that's for license plates or what. I'm going to look that up and get more information on that. But otherwise, I mean, it turns on. Now, one thing I would like to do is I think I would like to get the Hardwire wiring into the fuse box that connects it up to the battery, because that's how you get the 24/7 360 protection when the car is off. Right now, being plugged into the cigarette lighter, it won't stay on when I turn the car off. Now, you can use an external battery pack, I believe, to power the device when you're getting out of the car, and that can run. I just don't know what the life is, how much battery you'll need, milliamps for a 24-hour or whatever the case may be, and then you'd have to plug it switch it back over between the car lighter adapter and the battery pack when you get in and out of the car. So if I can, I would like to get this linked up directly with the car itself, with the fuse box, and see how that works. But overall, quality seems to be great. Installation, while my video did take a while, that I think was mostly on me. It wasn't actually bad, and now that I know what I'm doing, where I'm going, I can rerun the wires without a problem when the time comes. So that's what I know on the video. If I have anything else to add or follow up, I will send that add on to the video. But I'm going to see what this video looks like on the computer, and we'll format up the video, and by the time you see this, there'll be a video for you to watch. Till next time, thanks.